So with the injuries as far as Chris Godwin and the skill position, obviously the AB situation for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So I anticipate them, especially in the first half, to come in a 12 personnel grouping, which is 2 tight end, which is going to be Cameron Brate and Gronk. So you're going to see heavy 12 personnel because this is a diversified personnel grouping for Tom Brady. Because early in playoff games, we want to get layups for Tom Brady. So with this personnel grouping, we have the ability to get the running game going with the lead with Gronk being the lead blocker or Cameron Brate being the lead blocker for Rojo. Or we could do what we like to do is get the layups for Tom Brady's wide receiver screen. Tom Brady is the best screen quarterback in football. So look for early in the first half, and especially in the first quarter or so, to get Tom Brady layups. Look for a lot of tight end screens to Gronk or Cameron Brate. So I'm going to show you on a couple of highlights as far as what this will look like in film on the 12 personnel group, how this will be an advantageous personnel group for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers over the Philadelphia Eagles. So with the injuries to the skill position for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, I anticipate them to come out in a lot of 12 personnel. That is 1 back and 2 tight end. And in this situation against the Eagles, I anticipate to see Gronk or Cameron Brate in this situation. So this personnel group make the Tampa Bay Buccaneers very versatile because especially early in playoff games, Tom Brady like getting layups, and this personnel group give him situation to get layups because they give you the ability to run the ball just like this right here. It gives you the ability to run the ball against the Eagles front, which is not very dominant, to be honest with you. They're solid, but they're not a very dominant group. So I anticipate the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Look at this play right here. So I anticipate to see quite a few of this play coming out in 12 personnel right here, Cameron, and I anticipate to see it's going to be Cameron Brate or obviously Gronk. So, and I'm expecting to see a lot of receiver screens, a lot of screen plays, because Tom Brady is one of the best, especially early in his playoff, in the playoff, especially in the playoff drives. He likes to get layups. You know what I'm saying? Tom Brady's a layup type of quarterback. So with that said, he likes to, start getting his receiver screens. He likes to get comfortable. So I look for the Bucs to run a lot of, like I said, 12 personnel with the 2 tight end with Gronk and Cameron Brate, at least early in the game to get Tom Brady comfortable. Because like I mentioned, Tom Brady likes getting layups, and one of his best layups is his screen plays. Tom Brady's one of the best screenplay quarterback in all of football. So look to see the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to get an early jump on the Philadelphia Eagles by utilizing 12 personnel and quite a few tight end screens. So defensively for the Philadelphia Eagles, what they want to do is play what I call a cloud coverage underneath, because Tom Brady, what he likes to do is complete balls inside the numbers. So we all know historically Tom Brady loves inside the numbers passing because that's the easiest pass of Tom Brady. Get the ball out of his hands quick. So what you're going to see defensively the Philadelphia Eagles do is they're going to do a lot. They're going to congest the middle right here. You're going to see a lot of guys in the middle of the field because that's going to create a lot of tip balls. So that's going to create some turnovers in this situation. And also outside, you're going to see those guys lock up, basically play man on man, and are willing to give up plays outside the numbers because they don't believe Tom Brady is patient enough, and really they don't believe Tom Brady really has the skill set to consistently beat the defense outside the numbers. So look for the Philadelphia Eagles to focus majority of the defense as far as inside the numbers and the cloud coverage. So I'm going to show you all a highlight on films on exactly how the Philadelphia Eagles defense is going to affect the Tampa Bay Buccaneers offense. So I'm going to show you all 2 plays defensively what the Philadelphia Eagles wants to accomplish against Tom Brady. First of all, Tom Brady wants to throw the ball inside the numbers. That's the intention. So Philadelphia Eagles know that, so they're going to counter that by congesting the middle of the field. So they're going to play what we call like a cloud coverage right here, man. So they're going to have guys basically lurking all over the middle of the field inside the numbers because they know Tom Brady's intention is to throw the ball inside the numbers. When I mean inside the numbers, this is right here. This is the numbers right here. This is the numbers right here. Now, Tom Brady wants to complete the ball inside this zone right here. And the Philadelphia Eagles notice, so they're going to have a lot of people congested in this zone, man. So make it difficult to Tom Brady to make any type of plays. Simple like that. So you know what happens in the middle of the field. There's a lot of tip balls. So look for a situation like that to happen. So for the Philadelphia Eagles to make an upset, they look for a lot of tip plays for turnovers like that to occur because there will be all over as far as the middle of the field. So just like this again, this is the second play I want to emphasize as far as what the Philadelphia Eagles we want to do as far as congesting the middle of the field. So what they will give up is they want Tom Brady to pass the ball outside the numbers like I mentioned in previous plays. That's what they want. They will give this all day because they know Tom Brady don't want to do this. This is not the strength of Tom Brady. Tom Brady wants to get the ball inside the numbers right here, but like as you can see, it's congested right here, man. This is rush hour traffic. This is highway traffic. So guess what? The only place Tom Brady could go is outside the numbers, and his feet was not set, and that's not what he wants to do, and that's a victory for the Philadelphia Eagles defense. So if you all see consistently Tom Brady throwing the ball outside the numbers, that means it's a successful game for the Philadelphia Eagles defensively. See, for the Philadelphia Eagles to have success against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers defense, they got to run horizontal plays, meaning you can't go powerful for the offense. You can't run power against the Tampa Bay defensive line. They're too big and strong as far as Sue and Vita Vea. So you got to let those big guys move left and right. They don't want to move left and right. In fact, they got love handles. So you're going to see the offensive line for the offense for the Philadelphia Eagles. They're going to roll out. You're going to see a lot of roll out from the quarterback to the left or roll out to the right. But you predominantly going to see them roll out to the right because they're right-handed quarterbacks. So look for the Philadelphia Eagles to run a lot of horizontal plays because that would tire the Tampa Bay defensive front. So look for a lot of screens, look for a lot of quarterback and wide receiver screen, look for a lot of quarterback runs, RPOs, just look for anything that goes horizontal. So I'm going to show you all on films exactly what the Philadelphia Eagles are going to do offensively against the Tampa Bay defense. Philadelphia Eagles to be successful offensively against the Tampa Bay defense, they gotta play horizontal football. You know what I'm saying? So they can't go basically vertical. They can't go straight forward. They got to play lateral because Tampa Bay defense, they're not very good laterally. So with that said, when on passing situation, you're gonna see Jalen Hurts move. You don't want to see him stationary. So you're gonna see the Philadelphia Eagles move Jalen Hurts in situation like this. Easy layup pass because this is when he's the most accurate, is on the move. This is when he's most productive. It's when Jalen Hurts is on the move. So look to see the Eagles to utilize a lot of Jalen Hurts as far as in passing plays, roll out to the left or roll out to the right, but predominantly to the right because they are actually a very right-handed dominated team. So you're going to see a lot of Jalen Hurts roll to the right and a lot of run play to the right because the Eagles are a right-handed dominated team. We all know the Eagles have a very good running game, but what makes the running game unique is they're not a power running team. You know what I mean? They're slashing type of squad. They got a slashing type of running back like Miles Sanders and Kenneth Gainwell. They're slashers. So with that said, with the offensive line, they got to be able to do horizontal. To beat the Bucs, they got to move horizontally because with Vita Vea and Sue, those are big guys in the middle, man. So in a sense, you want to get those guys to move left and right rather than up and down. You know what I'm saying? Because those guys are too big, man. They got love handles, man. They don't want to do nothing as far as left and right. So what you're going to do, especially with the Eagles offensive line, they're very athletic. You know what I'm saying? So look, when you're going to see the games on Sunday, you're going to see the Philadelphia Eagles athletic, and they're going to get in space right here. You see how they get in space? They're space blockers, man. They're not about that pancake. They ain't about to pancake you. They want to get in space and angle block you, and get their running back to slash through plays. So you're going to see that they are very athletic. But what scares me, honestly, about the Philadelphia Eagles, they're a very right-handed dominated team, man. So I know they got Lane Johnson and the right guard, but they're very right-handed. So if the Tampa Bay pick up on that, and I think they should definitely they could definitely utilize that against the Philadelphia Eagles because Jalen Hurts, when you see him play, man, he wants to go to his right side, man. He wants to go, but he's so superly athletic. And this is what I'm talking about as far as offensively, they have to do horizontal plays. You can't go straight forward against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. You got to let them go left, right, horizontal. And the Philadelphia Eagles are one of the best teams as far as horizontal blocking and horizontal athlete and slashes in the playoff right now, man. So for the Eagles to pull this upset, look for Jalen Hurts and company, and especially the offensive line to really be out in space and cause some opening for Miles Sanders and Kenneth Gainwell.